Hi guys, welcome back to Educate TV. Today we're going to be talking about finding a percent of a number, which we could find a percent of a number by multiplying the number by the fraction form or the decimal form of the percent. So we have question number 1, 2, 3 here, and we're going to solve them. So let's start with number 1. It says 50% of 16. Now, remember this. Whenever you see of, it means multiplication times. And this percent is always 100. So what we're going to do, we're going to write 50 over 100 times our 16 over 1. Now we're going to multiply. 50 times 16 will give you 800 over 100. Now this is a pretty big number, so we're going to divide it. 100 divided by 800 will give you 8. Now, if you're not okay with this form, if you feel like it's too stressful for you, there is a simpler form, which is the and a half form. 1 over 2 times 16. This 1 over 2 is still representing our 50 over 100. So 1 over 2 times 16 over 1 will give you 16 over 2. So 16 over 2, or 16 divided by 2, will give you 8. As you can see, we got the same answer as the last one, 8. Now our decimal, because it says we're going to, it could either be through the fraction form or the decimal form. So I'm going to show you two of them. Now let's move on to the decimal form. We have 0.50. We're always going to put the 0 point, and then we write our 50 times 16, which will give you the same answer as we got last time, 8. While doing this, you could do this by calculator or by hand if you want. Alright, I hope you guys are clear with that. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so you see we have another one. We have number 2 here. And it says 25% of 20. What we're going to do is the same thing as last one. This percent is always over 100, so 25 over 100. And the of, wherever you see of, if it's from the math, whenever you see of, whenever solving a math problem, you know it's always going to be times, multiplication. So 25 over 100 times 20 over 1, which will give you 500. 500 over 100. Now we're going to do 500 divided by 100, which will give you 5. Again, if you feel like this is too stressful like the last one, we still have a simpler form. 1 over 4, which is still representing this 500 over 100. So 1 over 4 times 20 over 1, which is equals to 20 over 4. 20 divided by 4 will give you 5. See, we're still getting the same answer, 5. Now that's how to do it in the fraction form. Now let's talk about the decimal form. It says, remember, we're always going to add our 0, 0.25 times 20, which is equals to 5. As you can see, all of these answers, in whatever form you do it by, you see that it always gives us the answer 5. So this is correct. Now I hope you guys understood this. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the last one here. We have 65% of 15. The same thing as last time. 65 over 100 times 15 over 1, which will give us the figure 975. over 100. Now, as you can see, this is a bit different than the last one. It's giving us, as you can see, if we divide this, it's going to give us a 9 whole. So that's 975 over 100. Or if you just want to do it in a decimal form, like skip it, you know, because this is already solved and you know it's going to give us the same answer, it's going to be 9.75. Now, the decimal form is quite easy. Like I said, the decimal form could either be done by calculator, or if you like, you can do it by hand. Now, 0.65 times 15, you can put that into your calculator, and it will give you the same answer, which is 9.75. So this is the answer, and we finally finished solving number 1, 2, 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is pretty much it for finding a percent of a number. Remember, there are 2 ways to do this. Either multiplication, you can do it by multiplying the number by the fraction form or the decimal form. So we have a fraction form or a decimal form. And that is pretty much it. And remember, wherever you see of, it only means times, multiplication. And this percent is always 50 over 100, because the percent is always 100. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye family!